friends, this is Life Coach Rich, coming to you next with another great quote. Probably some of you are going to have heard this before. This is in the book of James in the Bible, James 1:19 and 20. So, verse 19, a lot of times we're familiar with that one. Verse 20, not as much. Okay, I knew about verse 20, but I kind of ignored that one. I didn't like that one. And just a little insight, if you read something in the Bible you don't like, it's probably because it's convicting you. And God wants us to come to Him exactly how He is, not how we want Him to be. And so I ignored that verse 20, for a while, for years, really. And it affected my relationship with my wife and my kids and people around me. I wish that I would not have ignored that verse and really looked into that more, because it kind of revealed why I didn't like that verse, because I had a problem with anger that I didn't deal with for years. And I just sort of made excuses for it. So I would challenge you, if there's something that's convicting you, if there's something you don't like in the Bible, it's probably because of something that we need to change. That God doesn't need to change something. It's something that He's calling us to change. And we usually don't, we don't want to. That's why we want to ignore that, not give Him that area of our lives. So let me read this verse to you. So the verse 19, the second part of 19, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Such a good verse, such a good verse. Slow to become angry, quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry. And that's just a really good advice related to interpersonal relationships. A lot of times we say stuff really quick. We're like, wait, what did you say? Wait, what? And then we start getting mad, and we're not looking to try to understand. We want to just try to prove a point, or get our point across, or prove our side or something, or you're wrong and stuff like that. And if we would just slow down a little bit and be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry, that's James chapter 1, verse 19. And then verse 20 is after that. It says, be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry, because, and then it goes right into verse 20. That's the start of verse 20, because man's anger does not produce the righteous life that God desires. Man's anger does not produce the righteous life that God desires. Or another way of translation reads, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. So I really like those verses. I've seen that related to verse 20 is that, yes, whenever I'm angry, I'm more concerned about me. I'm not concerned as much about the people that I'm talking to. Probably I wasn't quick to listen. Probably I wasn't slow to become angry. Probably I wasn't slow to speak. I've got something to say. I'm going to blurt it out. I'm angry. Usually that comes out in criticism or put downs, sarcasm. There's a lot of ways that comes out, and they're not helpful. They're not healthy, and it's not healthy interaction. So um, I've really benefited from those two verses, especially verse 20, when I stopped ignoring it. And so I would encourage you to, put these verses on a post-it note, on an index card, carry it around with you, put it on your lock screen on the phone for the next several weeks, month, however long you need to continue to remind us that we have to improve in these areas. We need to be slow to speak, slow to become angry, and quick to listen, and do what we can to put away anger, because ultimately that's going to affect the relationships around us. We want to we want to try to control our anger as much as we can, and not have outbursts of anger where we just fly off the handle and start just spewing venom to people around us. It's not healthy. It's not beneficial. So those are some great quotes. Those are some great verses there. Those are quotes that I really enjoy, and hopefully that is helpful for you and you benefit from those as well. Um, this Life Coach Rich, we need to keep improving together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.